All right, so we are now in Waterton Lakes National Park. It's unfortunately a bit of a cloudy day today, but it does kind of add to some of the atmosphere of the place when you have the clouds covering the mountains. It's pretty cool. Now we are here for 2 days, so tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit sunnier, so it'll be nice to be here also when it's sunny, but it is just kind of cool in this cloudy weather. Thankfully it's not raining. Hopefully that keeps up the rest of the day. But yeah, so we've visited Cameron Falls already. That was a neat little waterfall. And we're going to be doing some other trails today. I don't think we're going to be doing anything too long, nothing like the Lake Louise hike or anything. But there were a couple of trails that we wanted to do, but we couldn't because there was actually a wildfire a couple of years ago that destroyed about 40% of the park. You can see the results of that all along here. It was a massive forest fire, and they're still rebuilding from that. At the time of the forest fire, about 80% of the trails were closed off. I don't know how many are closed off now, but it's still a significant amount. So our options are a bit limited, but there's still plenty that we can do. We're here for 2 full days, so hopefully we'll be able to squeeze a lot in and see a lot of really cool stuff. But yeah, already this park is looking really gorgeous. These mountains are fantastic. So we've come across this beautiful lake, and it is so serene and peaceful here. The water is just so incredibly clear. Like, except for those little ripples, you wouldn't even tell that this is water right here. It's crazy. This is just such a beautiful, peaceful sight. I would just love to just stay here and relax all day. That's the only thing I regret about these trips, is we see so much. We can't just sit still and soak it all in. I'm really glad we get to see everything that we get to see. I just wish that we had the time to, at every spot, just stay there for hours and hours. This is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we're now on a higher vantage point on that same lake that we were looking at before. Previously, we were down there. We were walking through the town here, and oh man, this is just glorious. Behind me here is the Prince of Wales Hotel. We were just inside. We had some tea and coffee. It's a beautiful, beautiful hotel, and this is the view it looks out into. And man, it is fantastic. What a gorgeous area. I would love to be able to stay here for a night or two. That would be amazing. But yeah, this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous spot. So awesome. All right, so we are back in Waterton Lakes. It is a beautiful sunny day today. And right now we are hiking to Bertha Falls, which I'm sure will be absolutely beautiful. But it is quite a different experience being here today in the sun than it was with all the clouds yesterday. We couldn't even see the peaks of most of these mountains yesterday, but now we can see them in all their glory. And oh, it is just beautiful with the blue sky. There's hardly any clouds. It is just so serene and gorgeous. And I don't know, oh yeah, there it is. So that is the hotel, Prince of Wales Hotel, that we were at yesterday. It's in a gorgeous spot. I don't think we'll get a chance to go back to that area and take more pictures in the sun, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, it's just in such a gorgeous spot, right in the middle of everything. And yeah, this has been such an incredible park so far, and can't wait to see what Bertha Falls have in store for us. So we made it to this gorgeous lookout. It's very, very windy up here, so I don't even know how well you can hear me. But you can just see the lake winding through the mountains here, and it's just glorious. I'm so glad we have a nice sunny day today to experience this. The mountains all around us. It's kind of fascinating with all these dead trees everywhere from that forest fire I mentioned. Because if we had been here 3 years ago on my previous trip out west, all these trees would still be alive. But it's a forest of dead trees. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, I think we're going to stop recording. I don't know how much you can hear music. Well, we have now arrived at Bertha Falls, and they are quite the impressive sight. This is just a gorgeous location. We've got out of the dead trees all around us. It's very lively, and the trees are all beautiful and green all around us. And yeah, this is just a gorgeous little spot. I wish we had a bit of a better view of the falls, but that's okay. Because it's nature all around us, and that is just wonderful. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, we found an even cooler vantage point of the waterfall here. There's the bridge we were standing on before, and wow, this is a really nice waterfall. I love the way it just cascades down the rocks like that, and with the mountain rising up behind it. Oh man, it is glorious. So right now we are at Frank Slide. Behind me are the results of a massive rock slide that happened in 1903. So this over here is Turtle Mountain, and there was a mining town that had been built up here, and in 1903 thanks to a weakened structure of the mountain, and this was definitely not helped by the mining operations going on. It collapsed one morning, this entire mountain face here, and it resulted in a bunch of the town being buried in millions of tons of rock. It's just incredible how far this rock went. It doesn't seem like there could be that much rock coming off of the side of the mountain, but it would just slide off of there, and with such force that it would continue even all the way over to the other mountains over there. It's just crazy. So the town was pretty much buried, and it's the deadliest rock slide in Canada. About 90 people were killed, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. and it's terrifying and it's saddening, and it's just crazy to think about. It's difficult to even imagine, but it's really neat to be here and learn about the history of that, and to see the results of that. And we've also just quickly come down onto the results of this rock slide just to check it out. And it is, I mean, it's one thing to see it from all above, but it's another to see it from within it. And like, just how far away the mountain is. And this is where that rock slide reaches to. It's just crazy. And you can see it reaching as far back as over there as well. Wow, I wish we had more time that we could explore it a little bit more, because the path goes on even further. But unfortunately we can't. But it's great to even just be at the little entrance area here to it and just stare at this massive field of rocks and boulders that just stretches on for ages. I could never even imagine what something like this would look like. It's just awe-inspiring.